Hey everybody, it is Maddie here with you on this Monday. Hope you're having a good one so far and a very nice start to your week. We're going to take a look at a snapshot of where the market stands today. Nothing, too sensational one way or the other. We are up a little bit. We're going to take a look at this piece on the dailyhodl.com, which is very optimistic to begin your week. Bitcoin could hit $1 million in under a decade, according to a certain PayPal director. If you're new to this space, as many people are, there's no shame in that. People keep coming into the world of cryptocurrency and Bitcoin all the time. So here is a very useful kind of how-to glossary terminology guide for all of the terms you should know in the world of cryptocurrency, Forex, and stock trading. And then we're going to take a look at our friends over at DigitalBits. There's an update that we're going to be discussing, and we'll let you know what they're up to courtesy of this Medium article. But like I said, let's start here on CoinGecko.com. We're at $177 billion currently. So up actually not a bad amount, 2.6% over the last 24 hours. Most importantly, at least in my estimation, is the fact that Bitcoin is sitting at 5,147 at the time of this recording. Some pretty good price action across the board. As you can see, EOS, Litecoin are up, but Bitcoin Cash, as far as the top 10 go, really does take the cake, up over 7% over the course of the last 24 hours. And on this piece, courtesy of the Daily Hodl, Bitcoin could hit $1 million in under a decade, says PayPal director, plus Ripple and XRP, Ethereum, Litecoin, EOS, and Tron updates. So if you're asking what this is all about, from Bitcoin's trajectory in the coming years to the race between EOS, Tron, and Ethereum, here's a look at some of the stories breaking in the world of crypto. The newest member of PayPal's board of directors says Bitcoin could hit $1 million between 7 and 10 years from now. In a recent commentary, Wences Cesares, who is also the chief operating officer of crypto custody solution Xapo, explains that Bitcoin's odds of success and remaining the leading cryptocurrency are above 50%. He says these odds make it, quote, irresponsible to have an exposure to Bitcoin that one cannot afford to lose. But it's also, quote, almost as irresponsible not to have any exposure at all. I kind of agree with that, actually. It's worded in a weird way, but basically he's suggesting that, look, you cannot afford not to be in this space. Quote, Bitcoin is a fascinating experiment, but it is still just that, an experiment. As such, it still has a chance of failing and becoming worthless. In my subjective opinion, the chances of Bitcoin falling are at least 20%. But after 10 years of working well without interruption with more than 60 million hodlers, adding more than 1 million new holders per month and moving more than $1 billion per day worldwide, it has a good chance of succeeding. Again, in my subjective opinion, those chances of succeeding are at least 50%. If Bitcoin does succeed, one Bitcoin may be worth more than $1 million in 7 to 10 years. That is 250 times what it is worth today at the time of this publication. So he was talking at a time when Bitcoin was worth about $4,000. We've already gone up 25% since then. After all, quote, Bitcoin has no intrinsic value. Bitcoin is simply money, and most forms of good money have no intrinsic value. True. Gold, the US dollar, and national currencies do not have any intrinsic value either, but because they have had a monetary value for a long time, most people perceive them as being intrinsically valuable, which is a big advantage. The main hurdle Bitcoin has to clear to become successful is to develop a similar widespread social perception of value, and achieving that is quite an ambitious goal. Further updates here are available for EOS, for Tron, and for Ethereum. If you're interested in what's happening with the decentralized app review, well, 127.8 thousand users spent more than $15 million, which is equivalent to 2.8 million EOS, on EOS apps in the last 24 hours, and these are the top 3 right here by volume. This article goes on to do a good job of updating on Ripple and XRP, as well as I mentioned, Litecoin. And as I mentioned, be sure to check out the Tron and EOS updates as well. Let us know what you think about this individual's opinion. $1 million in 7 to 10 years. It's certainly possible. And some may even say that's a modest opinion and a modest projection, because Bitcoin has gone up far more than 250 times in the last 10 years, in its first 10 years since inception. So to go up 250 in the next 10, I think, at least by some measures, that could actually be kind of realistic and kind of a moderate conservative guess. Let us know your thoughts about that in the comments below. Here on altcoinbuzz.io now with this article by Robert, cryptocurrency, Forex, and stock trading terms you must know about. Trading terms can be mind-boggling. That's why we are going to explain them in this article. If you're a beginner, then you are in the right place. Trading terms, after all, can be mind-boggling to non-traders or people that just want to start trading. This article is dedicated to explaining what those terms mean. I'll go through one or two of them here. Altcoin is an alternative coin. That's all it is. That is our namesake, after all, Altcoin Buzz. Bitcoin is a coin, the true original Big Mama coin, and other cryptocurrencies. All other cryptocurrencies are altcoin. We also refer to fiat money all the time. And in the form that we just discussed in the other article, whether it's gold or the US dollar, actually not gold, I shouldn't say gold, but any kind of paper currency, any kind of national denomination that is issued by a country's central bank is currency that is considered fiat, right? Money issued by governments, US dollar, the euro, the British pound, and all of these other terms are here for you guys to discover if you're not already familiar with these. This is a nice little cheat sheet that could potentially really help. I certainly don't know all of them, and there's no shame in that. If something that you're new to, then that's what it's all about. It's all about building this community up together and helping each other out. So check out Robert's article. Let us know if there's any terms that you would like to add to this particular glossary, or perhaps more importantly, let us know if you've learned something useful. So let us know your thoughts, as always, in the comments below. And finally, in this piece, we're looking at an update with our friends over at DigitalBits. It's been an exciting first quarter of the year. Bitcoin is sitting comfortably above $5,000. Facebook is delving further into the stablecoin arena, and talk of blockchain integration has not stopped. Let's take a look at what DigitalBits has been up to in the midst of the blockchain resurgence. So as far as the XDB token sale, following a successful private fundraising, DigitalBits is officially oversubscribed. Due to overwhelming support, we have extended access to XDB tokens through our dedicated partner WeStart. This is your last opportunity to purchase prior to exchange listing. You can click here for XDB token sale. We'd like to extend a special thank you to our top tier crypto backers that supported the foundation's fundraising success. In our article, Meet Our Funders, we provide greater insight into some of DigitalBits' key supporters. As far as exchange listings go, well, some initial exchanges have been selected, and announcements regarding listing details will be provided to the community before the end of the month. Stay tuned for more information. DigitalBits will also be launching a node operator program to incentivize community engagement with the protocol. Successful applicants will receive rewards in XDB for the proper operation of validator nodes. More news to come. If you haven't caught up with DigitalBits previously and you'd like to get up to speed with what they're all about, we've done some work with them actually, and we've done a spotlight piece on DigitalBits, as has Chico Crypto. You could check that out here. This is the altcoin buzz piece, DigitalBits accelerating cryptocurrency and blockchain adoption. That's from a couple of months ago now, I believe, but this is available here for you to check out if you're interested. As far as community development, from everyone on the DigitalBits team, we'd like to extend a huge thanks to the community for your continued support. The community has experienced exponential growth over the past year and has now exceeded 38,000 total participants, with over 15,000 on Telegram and over 10,000 on Twitter. What's on the horizon for DigitalBits? Well, with the exchange listing around the corner, we have some exciting announcements that we have prepared for the community. DigitalBits will be releasing an updated 2019 roadmap, which will provide insight and information regarding our plans for the next year. Additionally, our technical and strategic overview decks will be published in the coming weeks. And lastly, our early access program has been extremely successful in attracting enterprise-grade adopters of blockchain technology. In the coming weeks, we are excited to announce the entrance of a large corporation into our partnership ecosystem, so stay tuned. And this is that other article that I mentioned earlier. You can meet our funders. This is from March 26th, and if you're interested in hearing about the backers that have all the faith in the world in DigitalBits, this is a good piece that you can explore and look further into. Let us know, as always, guys, your thoughts and your opinions and your perspectives in the comments below. And that about rounds it out, members of the Altcoin Buzz Army. Do be sure you're following us on all the regular social media and keep checking back into our website, which is altcoinbuzz.io, for updates. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead, like, subscribe, and share, and hit the bell to receive notifications. It's Monday, everybody. Hope you're off to a good start this week. If you choose to invest, then all the very best, but do enjoy day one of your week here. Go out there, do something fantastic today, and as always, we hope to see you again soon in our next video. Take care.